Hey everyone, if you're looking to book an appointment for US tourist visa from India, in this video I have shown every steps required, payment types and almost all of your doubts. So watch this video till the end. Let's continue. In the last video, I have showed all the processing steps required for filling DS-160 form for your parents, and part 2 of that video is how to book an appointment for US tourist visa. I would admit that 2025 has bring a lot of change for all the processes. You can see on the post I will mention on the screen. Along with watch this video step by step so that it will be very easy. I will cover all the processing step by step along with the payments, and also how you can opt for best payment type. So without wasting a minute, let's jump into the video. You can see that from January 1, 2025, they were mentioned you can still schedule your first non-immigrant visa applicant at the location of your choice. If you need to reschedule for any reason, you will be able to do that at that time. If you miss your appointment or need to reschedule it a second time, you need to repay your visa fee to book a new appointment. So see what they are trying to say? You will need to repay your visa fee if you want to reschedule appointment a second time. Let's say you are getting some nearest date, you need to repay your visa scheduling fee. This is a catch. You can only be able to schedule it for the first time. To be honest, it means that since wait time are long, please make sure that you can attend on the day you have selected. This changes is really very big. You can see all the H and L categories have been centralized in Hyderabad, and B1 B2 category interview waiver Dropbox appointment has been centralized in New Delhi. H and L will be in Chennai, and first time is in Chennai. So you can see that they have rescheduled all the appointment at nearest one location only to make the process more smoother. So once we log in, we will see this kind of warning message, and let's you go through this. Is related to the privacy information. Okay, we'll click on I have read and then click on continue. You can see that there are 4 options: start application, create group request, feedback and message. Now you must be thinking that okay, what if I want to apply for my parents, then it should be a group application, right? So sometimes people confuse that. So if you click on group application, if you click on this, you will say group name, travel reason and everything. But the main reason for group application is if you're applying for US non-immigrant visa as a group, you may request interview appointment on the same date in case of at least 10 applicants with the same purpose of traveling. So example of group include but are not limited to professional trainees, troops or groups. So for example, it's mainly sometime your team want to travel and they are applying, for example your company want to travel and they are applying for a group, then they use this kind of application where there are more than 10 there are at least 10 applicants. So in most of the case, if you're applying for your parents or your brother and sisters, you need to click on first option, which is start application. I will show you the location exact where you will see the dependent information so that you can fill in that. For example, if you're applying, if your father is your primary applicant, then you can add your mother's name in the dependent. But you know that as I shown in my previous video in DS-160 form, each application details ID should be different. If there are 5 people, they should have 5 different application ID. Those are unique IDs, that's why. So in this page you can see that this field are already filled up. You need to update country of birth. In my case it is India, and our contact information as well. You need to mention mobile number, phone number, and after that the mailing address. You can check whether your visa is ready to be collected using only your passport number on the status tracker. So this would be your mailing address, so would be like your parents address basically, and passport number. So this passport number would be primary applicant's passport number. So you need to add passport number, issuance date, all the passport related information including nationality, and then click on submit. So if you click on submit, it will ask for country and then visa type. It would be non-immigrant visa if you're applying for a tourist, then an embassy. So there are 4 locations: embassy, consulate, or this location. So like Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, and New Delhi. So nearest would be Mumbai. So I selected that. Post visa category. So what category you are applying for? So normally, if you are applying for tourism, it would be B2 category, like the class B category. Yep, business tourist visa is B category. I just wanted to show you. So it's B category. Let's click on business tourism. This one is employee based transfer, like L1 or H1 visa, and then student, and then different kind of visas are there. We'll click on business travel, that is recreation in nature including tourism. So sometime B1 B2 would be like, when you are going to attend some meetings. Along with this, you are also roaming around the city to have some kind of exposure. So they include B1 and B2. B2 is solely based on tourism. So I have clicked on B2. Click on next. So it will ask for DS160 confirmation number of the primary applicant. So we will apply this, and I will show you how to add dependent DS160 confirmation number in this form. Enter your DS160 number for the primary applicant. It will ask for this stuff. Please answer the following question to determine your eligibility for our interviewer waiver. Are you a citizen of India, Bhutan? So in our case, yes. So it will ask another question, which is, are you under 14 years of age? So no. If any individual or dependent member is not eligible under the renewal criteria, don't add the individual as dependent group before proceeding to make payment and schedule the appointment. And this is related, like, somebody wanted to apply visa for under 14 years, for example, which is not eligible, then they should not add individual as a dependent. But in my case, it is not possible. So are you under 14 years of age? No. Are you 80 years of older? No. It will ask for, do you have previous B2 issued on or after your 14th birthday? In our case, I'm applying for the first time. So do you have previous B2 visa? No, I don't have. It's loading. Yeah, perfect. So this is page where you can see it's manage dependents. Here you need to add all the dependent DS160 number ID form. For example, if you see here what is written, display dependent that are associated to your visa application. If you would like to add a dependent to your visa application, please select and find dependent. Once the dependent has been added, they will display below my dependent. To the right of the application is a drop down menu which allows the ability to edit the application profile, visa option, and everything. So you can do, like, if you have dependent from a previous visa application, this will be declared under this. So create a new dependent, add existing dependent by UID, return to manage dependent. So manage dependent, it will be this. You will see here two names. One, your primary applicant. For example, let's say you are applying for your father, then primary applicant is your father, and then you also want to add your mother's information, then it would be under the dependent list name. So find and add, create new dependent. This is the option for creating new dependent, where we need to enter all the information for dependent. So let me enter this, and I will show you. Once you add that dependent name and surname, it will show this way, where you need to add all the details. Relation to applicant, so you can see that whether it is your spouse, child, father. If you want to add your father's name as a dependent, if you want to add your mother's name as a dependent, what the relation of this dependent to the main applicant. So if you are applying for your like if the primary applicant and the secondary applicant dependent are married, like father and mother, so you can use spouse. And then if you're applying for your child as well, then you need to add accordingly. So in my case, it's for my mother, who I have added as a dependent name. So dependent name, you can write a first name and last name. It will add over here as a mandatory field. Country of birth, same information which we have added in the previous form in the previous section of the video where we have filled for primary applicant. We need to enter the same information. So similar mailing state, passport information, everything. So let me fill this and I will show you the next step. Fill all the information in the previous form, it will show here. And here you can't change any of these fields, because you knew that this is the details for dependent applicant. So everything that has been filled during primary applicant as well. You can see country, non-immigrant, Mumbai, business, English, and then B2 category. So let's additional visa option. So you have added everything. You have added your dependent name, surname, passport details, what visa they are applying, basically B2 if you both are traveling for US tourist visa. So along with this, here we need to add DS-160 confirmation form of that dependent as well. So let me apply that, and then we will select document delivery. So now comes for a point where we need to select document delivery options. There are three options: pickup, delivery, and premium delivery and premium location option. So there are different types of this kind of deliveries. So in my case, I will be selecting premium delivery option, because if you see, premium delivery will be, it will ask for your if you so you can see there are three options. Premium delivery, it will ask for street name, city, postal code, and then country and everything, like mostly your address details. Premium location, it will ask for a certain location where your postal code is not working. So you can see Ahmedabad has these areas and different location where you can go and just pick up. And this pickup is where you go and collect from a VFS station. So there are three different options. In my case, it would be like premium delivery. I will add my address details and I will collect that information. I'm sorry, there are five options: Citibank, VFS, UPI, Druk, Bank Cash, and VFS EFT. In my case, I have selected Citibank. So let's click on Citibank, which is very reliant as I already processed. So there are 5 different payment types for US tourist visa scheduling appointment. You can see on the screen, among which first one is one of the best. I have read all the Reddit articles for the advantage and disadvantage for choosing first one. You know, all the other payments like UPI and other Visa card payments and everything. If something happened during your processing fees, for example, internet crash or something like that, if you pay for the second time, it will not get refunded. So please be aware of that. First option is one of the best. You just print the challan, go to the nearest bank, and after that you are done after 7 days. It will take within 7 days processing time and you are done. I have chosen first option, and to be honest, it was one of the best decision for this process. So you can see over here that there are, the fee is $185 and there are two applicants, my parents, so it is 2 into 185 cross 87 pay is this conversion rate. It's equivalent to 32,190 rupees, which is 370 USD. So we need to pay 32,190 INR. Now there has been one thing to consider, that visa fees are not refundable. If you encounter any errors with payment, or you believe that your payment was not successful, do not pay the fee a second time, as it will not be refunded. This is really we need to take care of. let's say if you are applying and there was some internet error, so your processing your money was not processed, and you would be like, okay, let's apply for the second time, but it will not be refunded. So please take care about this. Please use feedback request link on the visa application form to log your concern, and they will investigate. So there are four options. One, there are five. I'm sorry, there are five options: Citibank, VFS, UPI, Druk, Bank Cash, and VFS EFT. In my case, I have selected Citibank, so let's click on. So this is final page information regarding payment details. As you can see, we need to pay 32,190, and they say that total collected 0, remaining balance is 32,000, and they will recreate payment receipt on 23rd, which will expire on 25. So we need to click on this deposit slip, and then we need to go to Axis Bank for payment. We need to take 32,000 INR in cash with this demand draft kind of, sorry, it's a challan, so we need to take that, and we need to pay the fee, pay this kind of fee on the Axis Bank branch. So that's pretty much good. Let me click on this cash deposit slip and I will show you how it look like. I have clicked on challan, and this kind of fee deposit slip will be generated where it has payment reference number, expiration date, total amount that you will take this challan and pay at the Axis Bank or Citibank branch, 32,000, this form, and it will show that applicant name as well. So here first name would be the main applicant, primary applicant, and second would be the secondary or dependent applicant, and total 16,095, which is 32,190. So you need to print this, take this challan, go to the Axis Bank or Citibank, nearest Citibank or Axis Bank branch, and they would normally know that, because this, when I went at that time, the person who was at the branch, he was completely aware about this application. So I was, I guess, fourth or fifth applicant at the time when my relatives went for a payment. So the guy at the Axis Bank was aware of this, which made this process so smooth. So you need to print this and take this to the nearest Axis Bank or Citibank branch. So basically, let's say you printed it out and you went to nearest bank. At that time, when you wanted to track the status of application, you will log in into this website, and once you logged in into this, you will see this particular form where you can see the dependent is 1, and what would be my visa location. It would be Mumbai, and then you can see there is close application, start a new one, continue, manage, feedback, and message. So I click on manage application, where you can track your status. So you can see my name, applicant. So you must be confused that, okay, why it is showing only one applicant where you have filled details for two. So basically you have filled details of primary applicant, and then there are many dependent applicant. So here it will be shown only primary applicant. So basically main applicant details, status is open, country Mumbai, and the details, everything. This status open will be changed once you pay your fees, and also once they start processing it, and once all the processing has been completed, you will see that, okay, visa applicant has been processed and this has been done. Let's say your application status has been changed to done, like they have received your payment and everything is done. There will be one option for rescheduling page in the, if you click on manage, if it is done, then there will be option for there will be option for scheduling visa interview, and in that scheduling visa interview you will go and you will select the location and necessary details. So that was it in this video. I have covered every steps required for scheduling appointment, payment type, and all the necessary arguments for my decisions. So if you have watched this video till the end, thank you for watching. If you are new, please press like or subscribe and share it with your friends who are facing trouble during this visa scheduling issues. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye. Thank you again.